Hello, SPED 206. Welcome to our summer asynchronous course for the summer of 2026. I'm going to share my syllabus and we will review it so that you understand what is expected of you. So, on page 1, you will see my contact information and I don't hold office hours during the summertime, but if you need me for anything, you can either send me an email, which I will check regularly, or if it's urgent, send me the email and then send me a text. My number is on the syllabus. The area code is 406 459 4696. And in that text, let me know that you sent me an email, and as soon as I can get to my email, I'll respond for you. Next is information that you're used to seeing on most syllabi, talking about Title IX, accessibility through ADA. Important here are your two required texts. You need to purchase the text that is Interactions, Collaboration Skills for School Professionals. It's the 8th edition. Make sure that you get the 8th edition. It's by Marilyn Friend and Cook. Another important textbook that you need to buy, not rent, but purchase, and whether or not you are taking this for your intermediate writing or you are not, you still need to purchase the Writer's Reference textbook um, written by Hacker. This is important because you will use this in your education courses um, forward. So make sure that you buy that text. The collaboration text you can either purchase or rent. Next, on page 2, you'll see the standards through the administrative rules of Montana that we will cover in this course. And then if you scroll to the next page, page 3, we talk about what our course description is. And you can read through that, but this course is designed for you to learn the knowledge and skills and abilities to be able to collaborate not only with your colleagues, but also with parents and administrators and community members. This course does fulfill your intermediate writing course for both elementary ed and secondary ed. But if you are a secondary ed major and you've already fulfilled your intermediate writing course, we'll talk about those modules in a minute. On the next page, you'll see the goals of the course for the content, and then you'll also see the writing goals. Are your expectations and course requirements. While I won't take attendance because this is an asynchronous summer course, you are expected to log into Moodle daily. It's a rigorous 3-week course. You will have a video lecture to watch. You will have activities to complete. And you will also take a quiz on each chapter. So make sure that you are logging into Moodle daily. When you go into the schools to do your observations, I do expect you to be professional. And that includes in your dress. So please make sure that you are wearing nice dress clothes, no holes or rips in your jeans, and make sure that you are looking professional because you are not only representing yourself, you're representing our education program and you're representing the college. It's important that you turn in your assignments correctly. You'll see an example here on the bottom of page 5 on how you need to turn those assignments in. You must turn your assignments in on a Google document or a Word document. Do not turn your assignments in on a PDF because I won't be able to correct them. If you do turn it in on a PDF, I'll send you an email to remind you to turn it into a Google Doc or a Word doc, and you will receive a 0 until it is turned in correctly, and then I'll change that grade. Moving on to the next page, the top of page 6, we talk about written work. This is an intermediate writing course, and I do expect you to start to write professionally. If you struggle with writing, make sure that your papers are make sure you review them and edit them, and then make sure that you also have somebody else edit it. And that somebody else is a human person. Please do not use AI for those types of things. While AI is a great tool, as you've heard from, I'm sure, other professors, you will not learn anything by using AI or generating assignments with the use of AI. I do have some detectors to determine whether or not AI has been used, and I expect that you are doing your own work. This is important. Next, you are responsible for finding a local school in your area to complete your assignments. Once you've secured that placement, please email me the name of the teacher, the name of the school, the principal's name, and any contact information so that we can send them a course evaluation. So while you are in the schools, you are expected to conduct, again, yourself professionally, which includes appropriate attire, maintaining confidentiality, contacting the school to make that appointment, and arriving on time. You are required to observe 2 team meetings. Those can be any type of a team meeting that is involved problem solving for students. For example, it could be an IEP meeting, it could be an evaluation meeting, it could be a grade level team meeting, it could be a problem solving team meeting, as long as it's some type of a meeting that involves teachers, administrators, and we are discussing students. 2 meetings. And then in addition to those 2 meetings, you will also need to observe 12 hours. So in total, you will have 2 meetings plus 12 hours in your field observation. If at all possible, during those 12 hours, please see if you can get into classrooms where there is some type of team teaching occurring or some type of collaboration occurring in those classrooms. We'll move on to page 7. You're going to be doing a research project. This is a collaborative research, so you will be researching a topic together, and I will assign you groups. There are 4 of you in this course, so you will work in pairs. There'll be 2 groups of 2 people. You are doing the research together and collaborating on that research, but you are each individually writing your paper. When we get closer to that time, I'll explain it in more detail. You also will have some reflective journal forums on Moodle. You will complete the forum. You will complete your reflection on forum, and then you will respond to your classmates on forum. After the forum has closed, then you will write a reflective paper synthesizing the forum. Please do not copy and paste from the forum. You are looking at what you've reflected on, what your classmates have reflected on, and you're putting that together in at least a 1-page synthesized reflection. Next, you're going to write a service learning project. This is detailed in your syllabus on exactly what's expected. You'll reference chapter 12. And as you can see in your syllabus, there's several steps that you need to take. Again, so on to the next assignment number 5, co-teaching lesson. You are going to work again together in pairs. One of you will take on the role of a general education teacher, and the other one will take on a role of the special education teacher. And you will design a lesson that you will co-teach. Because we are an asynchronous course, and you guys will design that lesson and record yourself on Zoom teaching that lesson, and then upload it to Moodle. There are, as I said earlier, you will have daily quizzes that are for each chapter. And then you will also have daily activities that belong to each chapter. And at the end, your final will be a final reflective entry. And if you read assignment number 8, it explains to you what that prompt will be. Late assignments in a summertime asynchronous course, it's super important, like I'd said earlier, that you get your assignments done daily and turn them in on time. Procrastination will lead you to being incredibly behind. Each day is considered a week in a regular semester. So if you get behind, you will have a very hard time getting caught up. So keep me posted on anything that may occur. And then you will see that the schedule is included on your syllabus. This is what you will be expected to do each day, and Moodle will be updated accordingly. I will update Moodle every Sunday morning for the following week. Okay, that's it. So if you have any questions, like I said, please send me a text to let me know that you've sent me an email, and I will clarify any questions. If it's a question that I believe is important for everybody to know, then I will send out an announcement through Moodle answering your question so that everybody can get the same answer. All right. Happy studying.